Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a little fun video today, where basically I'm going to be redoing the Gielinor Games Season 3 Episode 5 challenge. The challenge is to kill all 7 of the wilderness bosses in one trip without actually leaving the wilderness. Now, I never made the videos that were basically my Season 3 Episode 4 and 5 footage. The reason why is because my Episode 4 footage, I basically just runecrafted nature runes the whole time, but I'll put a little funny blooper in that happens now.
It's worth like, the snare set's worth like 9 GP.
Checking for you. They're 252 GP each. Oh, I just got teleported. Wait, this guy's gonna kill me for a bronze pickaxe!
Seriously?
I'm not even kidding, mate! I have a bronze pick.
Hey, times are tough, man. Times are tough, dude. This economy, bro.
He's gonna claw me.
Imagine this whole time I spent at Revs, you're the one that gets PK'd.
I might tank him.
Yeah, juke him,
I just have to tank this last hit.
Oh, he got the last
another
one.
freeze?
And my other, or Episode 5 one, basically, I just didn't really know how to do the bosses, so there's not really much to do there, but I might throw in some live commentary of what happened at the time compared to this run. Now, this run I'm about to do, this run is completely irrelevant to the Gielinor Games in the fact that whatever time I pull here doesn't matter, even if I come first place or whatever. I've not really put much thought into the strategy. I could definitely come up with a really, really good one. However, I'm basically going off what I did in my previous, my methods in the previous one. However, I'm adapting them to the information that I now have of how to kill the wilderness bosses. In that episode, basically, I was uneducated on how to kill them. I didn't know how to safe spot the big ones. I hadn't done them in a long time. I played hardcore for about 6 years. In this video, I'm going to do the same strategy, the same order, but I'm actually adapting the gear slightly, still underneath the 10 mil, but basically adapting it for the information I now know of how to actually kill the bosses. So we'll see what time I get. I don't really think I'll get the first place time, but I don't really think I should. But we'll see how it goes. But this is basically the gear setup now. I'll say hello to Mr. Aldi Agent. And what I would do now if I had to redo it is I basically would... what would I do? I would have started Vetian if I was to redo my challenge, and I'd have a different inventory and some different gear entirely. But going off the information I now have of how to kill things, this is probably the gear setup I would have took in about a 10-minute thinking period or whatnot. It's very similar to the gear I actually take in the video. But let's just see what happens. So we're just going to live commentate the entire thing. Now, again, if I was redoing this challenge, I would have actually started at Vetian. Alternatively, I would have actually bought myself, again, like the thing with the Gielinor Games is there's always a nice and fun idea you can come up with just to make things a bit nicer. And I'm going to be talking a bit by my run while I play this video. So this video is actually going to be my Season 5 footage. It's just that every time I hit the boss, I can tell you what actually happened in the actual Gielinor Games run. So again, if I was to theorycraft more here, maybe I would instantly leave. And because I know that I probably won't need the food that I've got in my inventory, I would use a Dariak teleport directly here, saving myself, I don't know, 30 seconds or something. And that would actually be pretty good. But in the video, I come up to the Crazed Archaeologist, and I kill the Crazed Archaeologist first, and that is exactly what we're going to do again today. Again, I don't want to change my strategy to make it, like, incredibly efficient, because that would kind of, like, just defeat the purpose of the entire challenge. That's why whatever time I actually manage to get through this Gielinor Games run right now, it doesn't matter if it's the best time, because I've had time to think about it and I've had time to practice. It's basically like saying, hey, this is the Gielinor Games challenge. However, one person is allowed to practice it a week before. They're obviously going to get the best time. Now, am I going to get the best time right now? No, because I'm not actually doing a fully optimized strategy. I'm just doing what I would do on the day had I actually known. So what I'm doing here now is I'm actually just going to try and lure the Crazy Archaeologist up. I might miss some hits or something like that. I'm also going to take some damage, but because he's on that attack cycle, I want to try and bring him closer just so I can kind of move up the map here to move closer to my next direction, which is probably dead there. So let's run off and see if he dies. So that's him down. I don't know if I'll get the kill credit, but I do, which is nice. So that's all good. Now, that's what I did in the other episode. Now, this is what you guys didn't see in the video. But what actually happened here is I did exactly what I'm doing now. I run to this portal here. I go to 44, and then I go up to the Chaos Fanatic, I think his name is. But the problem I had when I did this in my other one is there's a freaking guy here, bro. Right, so if there's a guy here, let's just say the timer's still going. I need to change worlds quickly. German worlds are laggy, so this is not good. But this is where I have played hardcore for 6 years, okay? So I had absolutely no idea on how to kill this guy. Or basically when I did, I came up with the Vigorous Chain Mace, and with the Vigorous Chain Mace, I hadn't actually charged it. I had, basically, what had I done? I can't even remember what I'd actually done. This guy's quite tanky, actually, to range. I thought range would be good. But basically, I turned up with my Vigorous Chain Mace, and it wasn't actually charged. So when it wasn't charged, I was like, oh, damn. And I had to leave the wilderness during the challenge, with Soup's permission, and I had to actually go and charge my bow, basically. Now, I'll set the quick prayers on now, because this is probably what I do. I'm not hitting the best, and I can actually bleed my spec. I also didn't imbue my short bow, I've just noticed that, so that's a mistake. But again, this is not an optimized run, this is just me redoing the challenge, because I think it'd be a little more fun to put this video up compared to the, what actually happened. But, so yeah, I got here, and I hit with the chain mace, and I'd never used a chain mace in my life, and I'd put 1,000 effort in it beforehand, because I know you had to charge it, but I didn't know the 1,000 charges just activated your weapon. I actually believed that was all I needed. So obviously, I turn up, and my chain mace doesn't actually work, which is, not the best. So this like Chaos Fanatic took me so long to kill. It was actually really, really terrible. So not the best. Now I'm going to put these arrows up because I'm going to need them later on for Venenatis, because now I actually know how to kill Venenatis. And I didn't spawn a thrall. So I'm going to spawn a thrall now and let the thrall go on. I also, yeah, I was going to say, I just used the mage thrall there and it might not have actually worked. Now I leave my prayer a bit low here. I'm not going to need spec for anything, so we can't use it on this dude. And he's almost dead, so let's start moving down towards the altar. And that might be dead, so I just run here, save some time. And I'm now going to go pray at the altar. In all honesty, if I had to do an optimized run, I don't think I need to do what I'm doing right now. I think I could do it with the prayer. This is what I did in the run. I used the altar, so I will do it again, just so the timers are a bit more correct. I run up now, and I took the 50 port, and I killed the Chaos Elemental and the Scorpia. Once again, the reasoning behind doing that is because I know how to kill both of those. I didn't know how to kill B0aty or any of those at the same time. So I thought, you know what, if I do all the ones that I kind of know how to kill, then I should be okay here. So what we'll do is I'll actually just drink a brew to get my stats up. And I'm going to go over here and we will go kill the Chaos Elemental. I'll drop the brew. I will take some damage here, but I do need inventory space. And I just dropped the brew, which kind of sucks. Unfortunately, no real way I can think of to get myself the inventory space right now. So here we go. Right, so then I came up and killed the Chaos Elemental. You saw this in the video. I absolutely smoked his pipe, mate. I hit so good against him. It was absolutely beautiful. So let's take him out, and then we do Scorpia next. And then we're going to move down to Callisto, B0aty, and Venenatis. And those are the three that I struggled with a lot when I actually did the challenge, because I didn't know how to do them. So hopefully my memory allows me, as I've not done... Well, I've done a Venenatis, obviously. But hopefully my memory actually allows me to remember how to kill B0aty and Callisto. But no, when I came up in the actual challenge here, supplies were good. Method was good, apart from the fact that I'd forgotten the ether. And because Super allowed me. What actually happened as well with my time in the Gielinor games was basically... Oh, there goes my mace. My time in the actual Gielinor game, I had to leave and redo the crazy Archaeologist because my timer had to be reset, because I have to kill 7 in one trip, of course. So my time could have actually been really, really good. But we'll just see what we get now in this little humble run that I'm doing here. One more hit, hopefully he dies here. Recoil would kill him, or Throw would kill him. Dragon Bones and Rune Arrows. Rune Arrows are not an upgrade, it's all good. So now we're going to be moving over to Scorpia. So Scorpia, my theory crafting before I went into actually do Scorpia is Scorpia poisons and hits hard. GG tasty, just saying. But I had the Sampu serums, and I had those in the previous episode as well, so that's good. But Scorpia obviously has 2 healing, like, bodyguards, let's just say. And I thought I might need Ancients for this. I should have probably summoned that Thrall in the center of the room, but I'll just probably keep the Scorpia going around in a circle here. But I didn't realize... Sorry, I did realize that I didn't have to freeze the bodyguards. I could just kill them. And if I can find them, I basically can just kill them, let Scorpia heal up, and then I don't need to bring Ancients, which allows me to bring a Thrall, which is really nice. So here as well, we can change, and the Thrall finishes that off, which is a nice save. Don't want to take too much damage, so we're going to play this carefully. Divine Ranging Potion expiring is no problem. And then we just get back on Scorpia here, and this is good. After this, we're going to be running to Callisto. But yeah, so Callisto's where it all went wrong. I took Verax because that's all I could remember that I had to basically use. I'm just going to trade hits there, I might as well. But if any of you are actually interested in attempting this challenge after watching the Gielinor games, feel free to, like, you can strategize and come up with some really good strategies. Again, you could bring some teleports in and all that. Scorpia now. I have no idea what my time is. I've lost my ring of recoil, but I shouldn't need it for the remainder of the challenge. So let's drink the stamina dose. And we will take this route down. I might get hit by the dude, so let's just pray. So now this is where my information or my run, had I been on my understanding of how to play the game at this point, this run would be about what it would have actually been. It's what happens next, as now I need to go and kill Callisto, I need to kill B0aty, and I need to kill Venenatis. So I just need to see, can I actually remember how to lure them into place? Now, you didn't see this, but in the actual Gielinor games, during my Callisto kill, I was using Verax, because that's what I used to use when I think I killed it on Peckish Whale. No safe spots, no nothing. I face tanked. And I'm going to be honest, Callisto took about 10 brews from me to kill. It took a long, long time. But it was pretty damn horrible. So let's just see if I can remember how to actually lure this right now. Because again, when the actual Gielinor Games episode aired, I decided to, because my performance was quite bad, I decided to learn how to actually do all these bosses. And now I need to see if I can actually remember how to do it. So I think I run here. I wait for Callisto to appear on my minimap. And then I run over here. And then I wait again. And as soon as he appears again, we go here. And now I go all the way west. So if I had this level of understanding, when I was doing the games, I could have pulled these lures off like on the spot and it would have been beautiful. So I pull Callisto in and then that should be good. I think I can just click straight there. And then it should null now. And then I get myself here. Now, throw-wise, I don't know if the Mage Thrall hits anything, so I might spawn the range Thrall as soon as I can. I do have a feeling that Callisto has invulnerability to certain Thralls. Pot up straight away here. And yeah, let's try range. It might be the melee Thrall I have to use. I just cannot remember. I've not done this in a while. That was the Thrall, correct? Yes, it's anything but the Mage Thrall. That's okay. So yeah, now, again, understanding the lure of Callisto right there is beautiful. If I knew how to do that in the games, I'd have been freaking booming because it would have saved me 10 brews. But again, I have vocal proof that I didn't understand that. Well, I knew, but basically Venenatis had, what was it? The inability to hit Venenatis when you're in the singles zone. So that's good. So which one do I do now? I think if I go southwest, I should be... I'm quite far away from B0aty, but I'll do B0aty next because I'm not 100% sure again how to lure that, but I'll see if I can do it. And then if we finish off on Venenatis, we can get ourselves our time, and that'll be good. But I did actually get to B0aty in the games, so it'll be a bit of new content there to see if I can do it. Venenatis again, I didn't know how to kill it. I only used Verax because that's what I remember using, and it just is what it is. So let's respawn the throne immediately here. And this should die pretty soon. But yeah, imagine doing what I'm doing now, but every single time I hit Callisto, Callisto hits me back. And Callisto has a very painful attack where he can hit like into the 60s, so it's pretty damn horrible. Well, yeah. But it's really sad knowing that the whole games is foresight, you know, or hindsight even, you know. You get given a challenge, and every single time you can look back and be like, oh, that's actually a really good idea. How didn't I think of that? So in this situation right now, Dragon Pickaxe, please. I will go back for it. I didn't get anything. Coins, will leave them. Oh, is it right here? Yeah, okay, so B0aty's right here. So again, this order is actually quite nice. We'll chomp the sweets to go down. Hopefully no one's there. Can I remember how to lure B0aty? I think I do. We'll find out. Again, I didn't do any research on how to do this beforehand. I just was like, right, I have to go off what I can remember to make the video fair. There is B0aty. Now, I think there's some things that will naturally do it for me. I think I go to this tree trunk here. And as soon as he attacks, I wait one. Or I wait. There we go. And now I think I go to this little crevice over here, which I'm hoping is correct. And then when I'm at this crevice, he should come down. And then, do I just go here? Nice, I think that's right. Okay, beautiful. So I can remember how to do this one as well. So if I was doing the Gielinor games right now, mate, I'd be absolutely storming. And a perfect world right now, the dogs won't spawn. Beautiful, because this could happen in the games as well, man. How nice that would be if you were doing a speedrun of the wilderness bosses. wee! And then you get to B0aty, and let's say, like, the dogs have been killed on every single form. Oh, it moved. So I think, I also didn't throw it up. Do I just go here? Yeah, it should be fine. And I think I just do that. And I think I should now be good. Let's spawn a mage thrall and see what happens. And again, we keep this going all the way around, and this should be a nice, pretty nice time right here. But yeah, again, going to what I said before, if any of you are YouTubers or something, feel free, like, when you play the Gielinor games, a good thing you can do, if you want to make it even more fun as well, is when Soup announces the challenge and the rules and everything, if it's some solo challenge that you can do, pause the video there. Pause the video. And then after you've paused the video, write down what you would do and then watch the video. Now, obviously, you can cheat and change like what you would do, but if you start doing that, then you can optimize the strategy better than anyone in the games, and you will win every single challenge. You just might not realize that you're basically cheating them. An example is this run I'm doing right now. I don't know what time I'm on right now. I don't know what time I have to beat. I've not got the ultimate optimized strategy at all. But my time is probably going to be very, very good because I am now a lot more like better at the bosses and all that stuff. So we should be able to clear out B0aty right here. And then we should be good. Ring of the Gods would be nice. That would be a collection log for me. And yeah, this is looking tasty. I don't know if the thrall did anything, by the way. I just kind of respawned it because, okay, it did a hit too. And I'll take that hit. Oh, maybe not. And as soon as it goes down, that'll do. We run. What do we get? We get Dragon Bones, 100 of them. I am going back for those. I don't care what anyone says, but I'm not leaving 100 Dragon Bones on the ground. So that is 6 out of 7, and the final boss now is Venenatis, which luckily, as you all know, I've been killing on live stream. And if I open up my stuff, if I click combat task, my most killed boss in the game is Venenatis at 4,500 KC. So hopefully we can put the lure together nicely. I don't have my usual gear. I would normally be using a crossbow. I don't even have a magic shortbow imbued. So I'm probably going to hit very bad here, and it's going to take a while. But we will be able to pull out a final time at this point and just kind of see a bit more better at the game, what I would score on a challenge like this if it came in. So again, we need to get the lure perfect here to secure things. We're waiting patiently. Got a beautiful lure there. Pull the mage one out. And now all I basically do is AFK, and I will just stand into singles, I might as well. But now I basically just AFK, let my bow do all the work. Can I use a special attack is the question. It hits twice. I don't know if it unlures. There you go. It does unlure. I've not used it before. So now I need to put it back. And I want to do this, of course, without losing much time. And I don't have a crossbow. So let's just be calm. You know, this is going into my time here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I now need to reset it. But this is good, because again, I am now a good Venenatis killer. Apart from the fact that I just guessed that on the spot. Would I be able to... I mean, this isn't even right, and I've not moved back. I should have moved back. This isn't going to work. Maybe I can move back here, but yeah, I've messed the lure up again here, so this is now cutting into my time. Are we good? No, I think it moved twice. It might stay there, actually. It could stay there. I think it will. It will not. Don't want to get dropped here, you know. Don't want to lose my Gielinor game's time here, bro. It'd be very upsetting. So it's a little upsetting that, unfortunately, I didn't know that my MSB would actually cause it to move there because of the double hit splat. The lure was perfect. But then even after that, I decided to just take that risk because I know that's not correct. So I'm just going to wait patiently, get this in, and secure a nice time in a moment. Let's go there. Is that right? That's not even right either. I need to do it again. This is not going well. Right, let's just drink the stamina. Might as well. Run back here. And yeah, I'm botching my run, you know, 4,500 Venenatis, Casey, and I'm botching the run right now, but it's a little unlucky. Venenatis is a very annoying boss. If it spawns right and it lures right, it's beautiful, but if it just doesn't, like, that is perfect. Stay there. Good. Done. Now, no MSB spec, Mr. Streamer. We're just going to sit back, relax, and let the thrall and the magic shortbow do the damage it needs to do. You're done. Let the time speak for itself. Sit back, relax, and we're all good. For anyone asking, by the way, how do I do this safe spot? I don't really know how to explain it. I might make a little short Venenatis guide. I don't really make guides, but the only guide I ever made really was the Saradomin prayer flicking guide. That was, oh, and the Guardians of the Rift one, and both of those are actually quite good. So maybe I'll make a really short Venenatis guide. But this should be our time coming in now. I won't pause the video because I will have to go back on my video to work out my time from when I began. To when it actually finished. But hopefully this is a little enjoyable. I apologize again that my episode 4 and episode 5 footage took so long to get up, and the fact that you don't even get to see the footage. But again, there was nothing to see in episode 5. I basically killed the 4 demi-bosses and I just died to Callisto because I couldn't hit anything. Sorry, died to Venenatis after I lost all my brews to Callisto. And then I thought it would be a bit more enjoyable for me to do this challenge instead again with roughly the same method of order and strategies, but obviously with just the gear adapted to what I know now. If I was to do a fully optimized run of this, it would be a lot different. It'd be a lot more fun as well. I think it would be really, really good. You know, teleports in the inventory. As you can see, I don't need the brews. I don't need the sand fuse. I could bring a lot of stuff in my inventory and save a lot of time in certain places. But this should be the conclusion. Mr. Venenatis, if you give me the pet right now, I will be one very, very happy streamer. Because January the 25th is when the wilderness gets reworked, and I'll have to relearn all of these methods all over again. And that is that. So as soon as we get the XP drop here, we can call time. I'm not going to spec. I really want to spec, but if I hit 2 zeros, then I'm in the bin. Come on, bro. The Thrall's done more damage than me in the last 17 hits. Where's my XP drop, bro? Please. Oh, it's just the rings in the bin, mate. You know, like if I was in the games right now, I'm coming last place just because I can't finish off Venenatis. PK will swarm in now and kill me, you know, and I'll die with 6 bosses left. Wow. What a lot of zeros, bro. There was actually a guy there. I don't know if any of you saw that guy that just teleported them, but... Alright, looks like the Thralls... Oh, never mind. I got it with the bow. That's good. Woo! Time is right there. Rune Humble Pickaxe. No teleport out. No player killer in the area. We are good. But there you go, guys. Another run of the Gielinor Games Season 3, Episode 5 challenge. If you're a content creator, by all means, feel free to go do this yourself. I'd say the only disclaimer to put in is how much theory crafting you actually did put in. Because remember, we only had 5 or 10 minutes to do it. I think all my ideas were good. It's just I obviously didn't know certain things, so it is what it is at the end of the day. So yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you all in Gielinor Games Episode 6, because I was not eliminated in Episode 5. And if I go into the banning in Episode 6, then I'll see you in Episode 8 as well. Just saying. So yeah, nice gear, my friend. Right, let's go with the Vigoras. If the Vigoras doesn't work, then... Wait, it's ran out of Revenant Ether. I didn't charge it.